Hey guys, it's Austin here, and today I got another video for you, and today we're doing top 5 games that need a sequel on the PS Vita. But before I get into the video, let's be sure to check out my other top 5 videos, including top 5 best games on the PS Vita, top 5 canceled games on the PS Vita, and top 5 reasons why you should buy a PS Vita in 2018. But without further ado, let's get right into my number 5 selection, Little Big Planet PS Vita. Little Big Planet PS Vita did great things for the Vita. It brought the community extremely close together, and it gave us a constant flow of content, which is what many games at this time couldn't do on the PS Vita. Little Big Planet was kind of the standalone and the outcast that could finally do this, and it brought a lot of attention to it. And they did all this by delivering one of the best Little Big Planet experiences we've ever had on PlayStation. In my opinion, it's the second best, but arguably the best. So I just say it's the best, especially when we're talking about Vita purposes. It's right under the original, because nothing beats the original in anything. But I feel like a sequel for Little Big Planet PS Vita would be the light at the end of the tunnel for many, including me, Vita owners, and would reignite the spark the Vita had in the beginning of its life, getting all the community back together on one game, and we would all live happily ever after. But coming in at our number 4 spot, we have Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. And we all know the story of Black Ops Declassified. We were all tricked by its title, and we all had to pay the price. But that's where the COD brand died on Vita, and the trust between the consumer and the game developers were lost. But if they released a sequel to Black Ops Declassified, a much better one of course, nothing like the original, that could heal the wound that Black Ops Declassified made on the Vita, and boy would it make money, especially after it's decently received by critics and Vita owners. Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified 2 is the game that the PS Vita needs to keep its heart beating. It'll get all the owners that just said, this is fucking awful, I'm not playing this game, it'll get them all back on a first-person shooter, and it'll revive the Call of Duty brand, and that might even start a trilogy, so that might end up in a Black Ops Declassified 3. You never know, as long as there's money there, companies are gonna do it. For our number 3 spot, we have a game that already has a sequel, but it never came out to the PS Vita. Gravity Rush 2. I feel like them making the original a Vita exclusive and then remastering it for PS4, that was fine. I kinda didn't like it, but I could deal with it. And then they make the sequel only on PS4. That's kinda taking a Pokemon game off of like the DS and only putting it on the Wii. That's just retarded. It shouldn't work that way, and this game would have been a huge system seller in the Asian markets. But Sony decided to port it over and strictly release it to its main moneymaker, the PS4. And this practically crippled the system. Gravity Rush was one of its few properties left on the Vita as an exclusive, because many other games has also gone through this, like Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation. The game, after a few months, ended up going off as an indie title to the Xbox 360 and PS3. But even Gravity Rush wasn't strong enough to resist the temptation of being on PS4. Our next spot is a sequel to a popular first-person shooter on the Vita. You guys may know it, Killzone Mercenary. I don't know if you've heard of it. I've never heard of it, but no. Being serious now, Killzone Mercenary did so many good things for the Vita. I could go on for hours talking about how great that game is, but it also hurts the Vita as well. It received a lot of post-release content, and that was amazing, and they were like, yes, the support is amazing, and then the support just kinda fell off. The developers left us craving for more, as they would cure for our craving, but they just let us hang it. Killzone Mercenary 2 would bring back lots of players to the Vita as long as it captures the same magic the original game had. For the number 1 spot, I chose Uncharted Golden Abyss. This game was all around amazing, and like Killzone, it's one of the main reasons there were ever players on the system after the initial launch and failure of many games like Resistance and Call of Duty. But Uncharted Golden Abyss was missing a multiplayer, and it just seemed unfinished without that aspect. And that was soon the death of the game. I bought Uncharted, I beat it about 2-3 times because I loved it that much, and then I looked for something else to do, and there wasn't anything to keep me on that game. Every now and then I do go back and play the story, but that's not even a once a month thing. It's like once every 5 months. If there was a multiplayer aspect, not only would that have kept me on that game right off of its release, but it would keep me coming back to that game throughout the year and not just a few times in the year. If Uncharted Golden Abyss 2 could capture the same emotion delivered by the first one in the narrative while delivering a solid multiplayer experience, the PS Vita would have life again. If you enjoyed this top 5 video, like I said in the beginning of the video, make sure to check out my whole playlist of other top 5s. It'll be in the top right corner. Click that little eye icon and it'll take you right to the whole playlist of 10 or 11 top 5s. Watch them all and then come back for more, because I upload these daily and I took a long break from them, but they're coming back now because I said, you know what, they deserve more top 5s because I know they love them. I love to make them and they're back, baby. Right now, it'll probably be once a week, probably on Mondays, like usual, but I might end up making them 2 or 3 times a week because right now, this is what I want to do on my channel. I want to do top 5s and just more videos where I can just talk about things, not necessarily commentaries on like multiplayer videos, but just me sitting here talking is a lot more fun than me going on World War II and playing a game of domination and saying, I hate this fucking game. It's a lot more creative when I do this too. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. Like I said, check out the top 5 videos. Check out my game reviews because I'm also bringing them back as well. I don't know what game I'm going to review next, but I have some ideas. If you want to give me any suggestions, comment down below saying what game on the PS Vita or PS4 I should review next. And comment down below telling me what you think would be your top 5 games that the PS Vita needs a sequel of. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and peace out.